guys, Kat here, and today we have a full body weight workout. Shout out to Cheshire who asked for a body weight workout since she is on vacation. And then also shout out to Elizabeth N. She asked for longer rest periods. So I made this workout 45 seconds on with 15 seconds rest. So a little bit extra time. That's gonna be cardio, strength, and abs today. And remember to go at your own pace. 38 degrees today. All right, let's get started. Roar. All right guys, let's get started. Nice and easy. Jumping jacks. Touch the hands at the top, jump the feet out wide. And if you need to, you can always just tap to the side instead. Just make sure those arms are touching at the top. Don't forget it. Keep it going. Relax those traps. It's easy to tense these guys up. We don't need that. We don't need that. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Shaky, shaky. All right, let's go with those back lunges. So alternate legs, step a leg behind you, sink down, and bring it back up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So try to keep that back knee off the ground. If it does tap, it's okay. It usually happens to me the first few because I'm just learning depth again. Keep it going. Remember, for that front foot, you wanna press that weight mid-foot to heel. So not on the ball of your foot. Keep it going. Sink it down. Let's go one more. And bounce it out. Shaky, shaky. All right, bring your hands behind you and let's go with those butt kicks. For me, I always think I'm bringing up my legs like higher, but then I look at the video, I'm like, that wasn't high at all. So I use my hands now as markers. Work me. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Feet out wide. We're gonna sink down, bend your knees slightly, maybe a little bit farther in, and then go side to side. So not quite static yet. Not static stretching. Woo! Go side to side. Just feel those legs, hips warming up. Especially if you just woke up and you're like, I'm so stiff. Woo! Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and bounce it out. Arm circles. Big arm circles. You can always take the bounce out of it if you're like, Kat, not yet. Well, in that case, I say get ready for the workout. Because this one, when I was writing it, I'm like, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Bring it back. Same thing. If you can bounce it out, bounce it out. Woo. Ah, sorry, hiccup. Whee. 3, 2, 1. Crisscross. Squeeze that back as you bring those arms back. Choo. So you should feel chest opening up, back warming up. Yeah. All right, let's go for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Almost there. All right, start off on one side. Nice and easy. Inch firm. Walk it forward. Hold it for a second. And then walk it back. Oh yeah. Let's do it again. Bring it forward. La la la. And bring it back. Let's go 2 more. Just 2 more. We're almost done warming up. Then we're gonna get started with the craziness. It's everything today. Like, everything. Alright, 3, 2, and shaky, shaky. Alright, let's go for one more set of jumping jacks. This time, one to the front and one to the side. Hopefully, get that coordination in. Remember, coordination is part of fitness. So if you're not quite good at it yet, keep working at it. Keep working at it. We were all meant to be cheerleaders. Yay! For all the dudes out there, they're like, oh, why did I sign up for this? Yay! Keep it going. Finish it out. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Shaky, shaky. Get ready. All right, let's do this. Okay, 15 seconds. So we have a little bit of extra time, a little bit more time to collect yourself, and then only 45 seconds of work. So usually we do 50-10 in my other videos. All right, let's get ready. 3, 2, we're gonna start with a back lunge. So back lunge, you're gonna hop on that foot, stabilize, knee out and around. So sink down, hop, stabilize, knee out and around. So we're really working on not only strength and cardio, but also stability. Stability is very, very important to have in your fitness. So sink down, bring it up. Remember with that back lunge, just like we did in the warm-up, make sure the weight is distributed midfoot to heel. Drive it up. If jumping is too much for you, you can always sink it down and just bring your knee up, out and around. Oh yeah. So you should be feeling this, that leg, those glutes, and opening up that hip. Sink down. All right, so shake it out. Ooh, nice. And on the inside foot taps. Okay, so before we go to the other side, we're gonna have a little cardio. So what you're gonna be doing is, okay, might as well, tap, tap, squat. But you're doing this in a cardio circuit. So 1, 2, squat. Then add on. 1, 2, 3, 4, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how far we can get, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Now, if it's too much to reach for your ankles, you can always just do knee to elbow. Otherwise, just bring your knees up high. So yeah. 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And squat. Keep it up. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. I like these. This is fun. 4, 6. Okay. How far did you get? Probably farther than me because I was talking. Alright, so back lunge, hop, knee out. So the other side. Get ready. You're ready. Okay, so sink down, hop, woo, and out and around. Now you might find one leg is a little bit more challenging to stabilize on, and you also might find that one hip is tighter, so you might not be able to swivel as far out. And just keep that in the back of your mind, because that's something that you can work on. You can work on those muscle imbalances and also that muscle tightness if it's more dominant on one side. So don't play victim to those things. You can change it unless there's something like structurally wrong. All right, so knee in, 3-leg dog, scorpion. This one is really fun. Okay, so what you're gonna do is come into a plank position. You're gonna drive one knee in. So let's go ahead, drive your right knee in, bring it up into 3-legged dog, and then you're gonna bring it over and over. Other side, knee in, drive it up, over and over. If it's too much for you, no big deal. You can just stick with knee in, and then 3-legged dog. If that's still too much, knee in, plant it, and then just press on a down dog. That's okay too, because still working your shoulders, still working your core. Woo! Oh, it's so fun. I love it. Movement, baby. Our bodies were meant to move. I love it. Okay, next up, ninja duck walks forward, 10 mountain climbers. If you don't have room, just walk 4 steps forward. The ninja, what it means is we're not just going to move forward like this. You're going to bring your hip around. So you're going to twist, bring your hip around. Ninja. Once you reach the end, plop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your root. Woo! See, I would quack, but I'm a ninja duck, so we don't make any sound. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You never know when there's a ninja duck. So it's really working on not only quads, but also hip mobility and just overall movement. Woo! So if you do repeat this and that was just too much, you can just sink down and do a squat walk instead. That's okay too. All right, 3 skaters, 3 pogo hops. Strap on one side. Oh, and this extra time is great. So we got 1, 2, you're just gonna hop on one foot. 1, 2, 3. Again, working stability. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. If it's too much to balance, take a step. Take a step. Take a step. And you can always just raise it. 1, 2, 3. So that's always an option. Woo! Lateral work. Super important. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So with stairs, really might start feeling it in your glutes, especially if you're doing it right, where you bring your other leg back. Super important. Okay, pull up my pants. 3 spider push-up, or no, spider push-up with a cape under. Come in a push-up position. I'm gonna show you mine if you need it, but here's the most advanced version. So, spider, bring it back, kick under. Okay, so spider, bring it back, kick under. If that's too much, I want you to do a regular push-up, whether it's on your knees or your toes, and then just bring your knee out to the side so you're still working your obliques. Okay, so do whatever. You should really, whoops, I didn't do the spider. You should really feel this in your core, your chest. Oh yeah, quads. Ugh. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Triceps. Triceps, baby. Okay. Squat jump. 4 kickouts. This is fun. Back to cardio. Yay! We love cardio. Okay, so regular squat jump. Take out the jump if you need to. So squat jump. You're ready to kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do it from the side. Squat, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's too much for you, you can always do a squat. Come up on your tippy toes. Kick. 2, 3, 4, or stick with high knees. Okay. So there's a bunch of different options for you. 2, 4. I'm really trying to work on the flatness of my back. Because a lot of my old videos, I'm like this. Always learning. Try to keep your back flat. Sink down. Come up. 1, 2, 4. I'm not perfect. 2, 3, 4. Plus, there's no such thing as perfect anyway. Alright, so 3 pike burpee. I know what you're thinking, burpee. It's really not that bad. We're going to jump into a plank position. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can. So come down. 1, 2, 3. Come up. See, it's really not bad. Come down. 2, 3. If you can't do that, or you really can't bring your feet up too far, I just want you to come down whether you're walking up or not. Up, back, even if it's just a little bit, and then come up, okay? So, whatever you can do is great. 2, 3. Woo! This is an old school one. This was in one of my OG workouts. Woo! I've been doing these workouts for years. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never intended for it to go this far, but I'm so happy it did. Okay, so 2 jumping jacks, 2 switch lunges. I love it. So thank you guys. All right, let's do it. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna go switch lunge. 1, 2. If you need to modify, just like before, you're gonna go with those tap outs, and you can just walk it out. I know some people have either knee injuries or just joints that don't exactly agree with them. So you gotta modify. 1, 2, 3. Keep it up, guys. 2. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Roar. 1 and 2. Finish that. Now switch the camera. Okay. 15 seconds. Okay, so we're back to a cardio move, but it's also going to require quite a bit of stability. So make sure you take your time. It doesn't matter how many reps you get in. We'll be starting out on the left side. You're going to have your right knee out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, here, you're gonna stabilize on this leg, sink down, tap your toe, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stabilize, sink down, keep your back flat, tap your toe. 1, 2, 4, 5. You don't need to bring up your knees as high if it's painful for you. 3, 4, 5. Ah! And if that happens, just reset, laugh it off. It really doesn't matter. 1, 2, 4, 5. It's not a competition. Whew. Guess it's a competition with yourself, but just make it fun. Whee! Sink down. Okay, so tricep push-up, plank jack, mogul. After I wrote this, I'm like, why did I put that? But I love it, it's great. Okay, so elbows in, right by the sides, tricep push-up, plank jack, mogul. Wrap your feet around your hands. If you need to, come to the knees for the tricep push-up, elbows in. I cannot stress that enough. They are not flared up. They're literally chafing danger zone. Right across, right next to that body. Press, come up, you can tap it, and you can just bring up a foot, okay? Woo! Keep it up, guys. Oh, and press. 1, 2. I was gonna do a plank jack push up. That would have been fun. Okay, so side slip, knee up and hook. This is fun. You're gonna act like there's a bar running here. We're gonna step to the side, slip under, make sure you're engaging your core. You're gonna bring your knee up and hook. So, slip under. This is a nice little recovery, but it's also really working our core. Getting those legs involved too. Make sure you exhale and you hook across that body so you should feel all across that core. Pretend you're like a boxer and there's that string across the ring. String across the ring. Duck under, slip under, keep it up. Don't forget to smile. Smiling is great. I used to be the kind of person that's like, no, this is serious business. We don't smile. This was all in my head, but yeah. All right, so curtsy lunge and hop. Really working the glutes. Make sure you keep your chest facing forward. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your foot to the side, you're gonna sink down. So foot to the side, sink down, and then you're gonna hop. That is a lot of stability work today. Sneaky stability. I should call it that. Sneaky stability. Now make sure you remember what foot you're stabilizing on, because before we do the other side, we're gonna do another move on this leg. So if you look down at your leg, which leg is it that you're stabilizing on? Remember. Whew. Oh yeah. Sink down, up. Keep it up, guys. Sink it down, up. Might as well. Okay, so I stabilized on my right leg. If you do the other one, you're a rebel. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna have that right leg forward, sink down, and we're just gonna drive our knee in. So stabilize on this leg, midfoot to heel, drive your knee in. And I like to pump my arms. Just adds a little bit more, makes me feel a little bit more badass. Oh my God. I try not to like swear because I know kids watch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't say that. Makes me feel more bad booty. Ayy. Keep going, guys. Woo. Pump those arms. Sink it down lower if you want more. Try to keep your back flat. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah. Ah, my butt. My butt. Okay, let's do the other side. So remember, we're gonna go with that curtsy, with that hop. Chest facing forward. Let's do it. If you want to add weight on this one, you totally can. That's weird. pain. Woo! Yeah, one side might be a little bit more challenging, and that's okay. Take your time, get the full movement down. We don't want to stop here. You want to sink down, get the full movement. I'd rather have you get the full movement than get half the movement and do twice as many reps. Keep it up, guys. We strong. Oh, I'm feeling it. I did these in my workout yesterday, and I'm like, I gotta do these for our workout today. Let me tell you, I'm feeling it today. I hope you do too. Okay, so you already know what move is next. Make sure you have the other leg. Okay, let's do it. I don't know why I'm so out of breath today. Maybe because it's colder. I don't know. No, this garage is not heated. But I'm building my Wisconsin skin. I'm getting tougher. Yeah. And if Wim Hof can climb a mountain shirtless and only like shorts, then I can do this. And so can you. Keep it up, guys. Whew. Some of you might not know what I'm talking about. Wim Hof. Look him up. It's pretty legit. Okay. So, goddess pose, rise, tiptoe. We're adding a little bit of yoga influence on this one. We want to try to sink our butt below the knees. Keep our back as flat as you can. You're going to sink here. I know it's not almost comfortable. Then you're going to rise up, keep squeezing. I want you to do that squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then raise it to your tiptoes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Think about squeezing your hips together. And really pressing into the earth. Sink down. You can make this move as easy as you want to, or as effective as you want to. So think about, bring it all in. Very concentrated movement, but I feel it a lot right here outside of the hips, especially, and those quads. Try to keep that back as flat as you can. I start to lose it too. Just gotta recenter. Woo. This is like bar class. Shake it out, inchworm to extended plank. Okay, we're starting to head into abs. Yes. Okay, so inchworm just like in our warm-up. I'm gonna walk it out, but then we're just gonna keep walking it out. So, walk it forward, and then walk it forward, and then walk it back, all the way. Okay, and then come up. If this isn't enough for you, add a tuck, jump at the top, because why not? Walk it back, and tuck. Just land soft. Land softly. Woo. Extend all the way. Squeeze your core. Bring it back. Add that tuck. You don't have to, but we're crazy, so we do. Woo. Keep it up, guys. All the way. Whee. I'm gonna add that tuck. Can't forget about it. Okay. 5 side punches and a roll. I got this roll idea from my rock. Hey, I love Lisa Marie, so I always like to give credit where I should. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back. Try to hover your feet and your shoulders. Roll to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you need to, you could just roll like this, where you have your feet and your shoulders on the ground. If you also need to, you can go like this. Just make sure, no negative space by your armpits. When you come up, negative space. No negative space, negative space. Same with the regular movement. 4, 5, 1, 2. Woo. Okay, 15 seconds. We have 4 penguins with a crunch. Oh, there's a little dead bug. Oh, R.I.P. dude. Okay, come on down. Woo. You gotta expect that in the garage. All right, have your shoulders off the ground. Tuck your chin, your chest. Hands at your sides. You're gonna twist and touch the inner part of your foot. So 2, 3, 4, and then crunch up. Now when you crunch up, think about pressing your belly button into the floor. If you want to make this more challenging, have your feet up farther, so you have to reach farther. And you should feel this in the sides of your body. So those obliques. 2, 3, 4, and exhale up, inhale down, 4, and keep it up, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so this is super easy. It shouldn't be, because those feet should be out farther than, really feel that. I really, really do. Okay, so 3 single leg reverse crunches, and then we're gonna switch legs. So I'm gonna have you take your left ankle, place it over your right under your right knee, or right above, my bad. Support your lower back, extend out your leg. You're gonna go 1, 2, one more, 3, and switch. 1, 2, and 3, and switch. Now, if it's too much to do that, still keep that ankle over that knee, just bend that right leg, and then go up. 2. Our objective is to bring our butt off the ground, and to, again, press your belly button into the floor, so you feel it in those abs. I like to keep my shoulders off the ground and make it more challenging. 2. And keep it going, guys. 1, 2. Okay. Woo! 2 more, guys. Okay, 2 plank jack shoulder taps, 2 plank jack taps. Come into a plank position, hands are under the shoulders. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so tap the opposite side, 1, 2, and then tap 1, 2. The farther out you bring your feet, the more challenging, the more you'll feel it in those abs. 1, 2. And when you do those shoulder taps, try to make sure that you're not swiveling the body, so like this. Okay, we want to try to keep our hips as straight and parallel to the ground as possible. 2. After this, we just have a lower back movement, lower back strengthener. Woo! 1, 2. And if your lower back is completely off limits, you're just going to hold a plank, whether it is on your forearms or your hands, okay? The lower back is part of your core. We want to make sure to strengthen it, especially if you have a desk job, because everything tends to collapse a little bit. All right, come on your tummy. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise it up. So raise it and come down. Get your boobies off the ground, ladies. Raise it and down, if you can. I have small boobies, so I cannot relate if you have big boobies and they still touch the ground. Just make sure you feel it around here. If it's too much, you can keep your feet planted. Just make sure you keep breathing and you relax your neck. It's not strained where it's too high up or looking too far down. Keep it nice and neutral. Up. If you want to extend for a second, bring it back down. So I just added that in. If you just looked up and you're like, wait, I don't remember that. Keep going, guys. Okay, just kidding. We're done. We're done. All right, guys, we have finished our workout, so awesome job. If you are sticking around for cool down, I highly, highly recommend it. But if you're not, please do like the video before you go. Share it with your friends, family on Facebook, Twitter, etc. It helps so much. We hit 12K, and I was so excited to come home from Texas and see that. And it was just like amazing. So thank you so much for your support. If you do want to support my channel more, there's a link down below. But other than that, just leave comments and stuff. Yay! Yeah, let's cool down. Alright guys, so let's come down to the ground. Well, you're probably already there, but anyway. Bring your right leg forward, press into it, and breathe. Stand tall. Try not to have your knee extending over your toes. Place the weight again, midfoot to heel. You might feel a stretch in this back, especially if your hip flexors are tight. And right here, your hip flexors are also tight. So, alright, sit back. Now, if you can, if your body allows it, you're going to sit back all the way onto the heel of that back foot. You should feel this in your calves and those hamstrings a little bit. You can wiggle it out. Wiggle it. Don't forget to stretch those calves. You don't want your Achilles tendon to rip. Oh. Go ahead, bring it back. That happened to a member at the gym that I worked at, where he was kickboxing and it was just so tight, and he was like, I knew this was gonna happen, and I felt it, and there was just nothing. It was just mush. So gross. Still haunts me. All right, go ahead, bring it back. Woo, if you can. Now one side you might be able to, one side you might not be able to. Just listen to your body. Remember, file in the back of your head, be like, oh yeah, gotta work on that. Gotta find out how I can fix it. All right, go ahead, bring forward and back. Now let's sit down. Everyone loves doing that. All right, we're gonna again place left ankle over right knee, and then we're gonna bring our right knee in. Now, if this is enough stretch, awesome. If you want to give a little bit more, you're gonna press that knee down, and you should feel that really opening up that outer hip, a little bit in the inner thigh. If you want to keep a deeper stretch, sit against a wall, keep your back nice and flat. Oh, it's cold. And then that will help you to get even deeper in that stretch. So I'll just hang out here for a little bit. If you prefer pigeon pose, that's totally cool too. Totally. All right, go ahead and switch. Unless you want to stay there. Remember, this is your workout. This is your time. Your time. So if you want to stay there, just stay there. Whatever. This garage door is nice. Good job, Mom. And go ahead, shake it out. Are any of you OG people where I used to work out in my mom's living room? Remember the couches? They're still there. It's great. All right, from here, butterfly pose. Again, if you have a wall, even better. You can press down, keep your back flat, just sit tall. Breathe here. No need to shake or flutter. Just breathe. You should feel some in my thighs. Woo. Oh yeah. You can play around with that neck. Do a few neck circles. Just don't bang your head against the wall. Head bang. And go ahead, bring those knees in. And then bring it forward, tabletop position. Come to a plank. Sit and press back down dog. Relax your neck, press the palms, fingertips to the ground. Touch the heels to the ground or almost touching. That's cool too. Mine aren't quite touching. And you can bicycle out the knees. Get the calves a little bit more. Really press into that palms and fingertips. It's easy to forget that, but we want to get those shoulders nice and open. Go ahead, shift the weight forward and jump or step up to the hands. And we're going to get our bearings here. I don't want to lift up too fast, otherwise we will black out. All right, now go ahead, lift up, breathe. Whew. Just relax here. And then slowly roll it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders. Oh yeah, a few crinkle crackles there. All right, so nice and easy, left arm across the body and pull. Look over that left shoulder. Can't forget the upper body. That upper body, because we worked it today. Okay, go ahead, shake it out to the side. A little slide. And look at the triceps, because tricep push-ups, regular push-ups, all that jazz. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite move was today. What your favorite kind of workout is. Shake it out on the other side. Because as you could tell from the beginning, these were 2 requests combined. So I take requests, I do. And I appreciate you guys so much working out with me. It's awesome. It's so cool. Go ahead, shake it out. Other side. And breathe. Keep breathing. Whoo! And go ahead, shake it out. Clasp the hands in back, pull down, and then drop that neck over to the right. Breathe. Bring it back to center, other side. Woo! So nice. Bring it back to center. Last one, guys. Shaky, shaky. Clasp the hands in front. Pull the shoulders in. Big inhale up. Exhale. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. We are Dr. Dirk. We did it! You guys did it. We completed our crazy awesome full body bodyweight workout that we can do anywhere. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please do like this video before you go, share it with your friends, family, Facebook, Twitter, etc. It really helps me out. Again, I want to help as many people as possible. And if you could, please do follow me on Instagram at @CatMooseMeFitness. I post a lot more about like mental health and then just like pretty pictures and all that jazz. So you can learn a lot more about me and my life and my Instagram stories and yeah. If you do want to support my channel, I do have a link down below in the description, as well as all of the moves that we did. So if you ever want to repeat these and then you can't have the sound on for some reason, you do have our whole list right there for you. It's always been there. It's always in the description right there. And if it isn't, it's because I made a mistake. All right, I will see you guys soon. Thank you again so much. Rawr.